Let us start by calling a spade a spade. What happened in the Rakhine State is genocide. What took place were mass killings, systematic rape, and other gross violations of human rights. Many faced untold brutality and were even at risk of seeing an entire generation wiped out. One thing is clear: the longer the refugees stay in the camps, the more desperate the situation becomes. We need to put an end to the crisis, and we need to do it now. I thank you.
Meeting is not taking place.
National General Assembly, you will be delivering the national statement.
This is supposed to be a 4, 5, 6
Six times.
Good evening, Prime Minister. Thank you very much. Great pleasure to meet you.
Okay, thank you, sir.
The world, whether you like it or not, the world has become small and you have become neighbors of each other. And you cannot ignore your neighbor. If they decide not to trade with you, you also lose out. So what other countries do has an effect on other countries. So multilateralism is something unavoidable now. You cannot be alone and independent of other countries.
Prime Minister of Malaysia, Dr. Mahathir Mohamad.
Nowadays, despite our talk about freedom, about the world trying to abolish war and all that, we find that when a country carries out such atrocities, there's practically nothing we can do.
The most top 3 priorities.
On the part of Pakistan, Malaysia, and Turkey, so that we present
TV channel which will project all the views countering Islamophobia.
Excellencies, distinguished delegates, ladies and gentlemen, Malaysia believes in the achievement of sustainable development goal. But between believing in it and achieving it, of course, we know it's not an easy matter. There are many goals to be achieved before we can say that we have reached the goal of becoming sustainably developed.
our approach is to save our finances. We cannot afford to build this very expensive railway line. So whether we like it or not, we have to go to the Chinese and appeal to them. Point out that we are good trading partners, and in the end I think they were persuaded that the best way out is to somewhat reduce the scope and reduce the cost.
His Excellency. Yes, I'm waiting for you. Foreign Secretary.
Your Excellency.
At the Rio Earth Summit in 1992, as the Prime Minister back then, I made a pledge that Malaysia is committed to maintain at least 50% of our land mass under forest cover. Today, almost 3 decades later, I am proud to announce that we have not reneged on our pledge. Malaysia's forest cover is currently at 55.3% or 18.3 million hectares.
I'm very glad to be back here to meet the ASEAN-US Business Council again. think you know Malaysia very well, so I don't have to say a lot of things about Malaysia.
It's a good thing, and we've been in Malaysia since 2014, and we've grown to 500 employees since that time.
More Malaysians participate in foreign companies coming to Malaysia because we have a need for them to be employed in the first place.
Malaysia accepts the state of Israel as a fait accompli, but it cannot accept the blatant seizure of Palestinian land by Israel for their settlements as well as the occupation of Jerusalem by Israel. The Palestinians cannot even enter the settlements built on their land. Because of the creation of Israel, there is now enmity towards the Muslims and Islam. Muslims are accused of terrorism, even if they did nothing. Muslim countries have been destabilized through the campaign for democracy and regime change. Muslims everywhere have been oppressed, expelled from their countries, and refused asylum. Thousands have died at sea and in the severe winters of Europe. In keeping with the objectives of the United Nations, Malaysia had launched a campaign to criminalize war. It is ridiculous to hang a murderer for killing one person, but to glorify the people who are responsible for the death of millions of people. Modern wars are total in every way. Not only will combatants be killed, but innocent people, the children, the sick, and the incapacitated are also killed and wounded. Whole countries are devastated and trillions of dollars lost. In the end, both the victors and the losers suffer. I think instead of preparing for war, we should be paying attention to the climate changes and accompanying natural disasters.